to In the Sack with Dr. Sarah on Dirty Water News. I have Bachelorette contestant Kupah James with me here today. I'm sure a lot of you recognize him from the show. Welcome to In the Sack.
Thank you very much.
Do you like to be in the sack?
I do like to be in the sack.
Yeah?
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Right? Did a lot of that happen on that? Let's talk about The Bachelorette. What was that experience like?
It was
it
wild.
like the show Unreal in a way?
I actually haven't seen the show Unreal yet.
So good.
So you watched it?
Yeah, I did. Because
I saw it.
And I was like, it kind of seems like it might be.
Yeah. Based on the TV spot, before the show came out,
right.
What it was about, I saw that.
Okay.
And it was right around the time that The Bachelorette was coming out. Mm-hmm. So of course it piqued my interest.
Right.
But I don't have cable, so I can't watch the show even if it was on.
Okay. I don't blame you for not having cable. That's too expensive. It's a pain in the neck.
Well, it's expensive, plus I can't focus as it is. Mm-hmm. So if I had the TV on, I wouldn't get work done. It's just one of those things. I don't make it a big deal, I just don't have.
So you didn't watch yourself on the show?
I did watch myself. I mean, my friends have TVs.
Okay.
So of course
well, thank God somebody has a TV.
Yeah. Of course you had to watch it.
In this day and age, it's weird.
Right. But I didn't watch the show Unreal or something like that.
Okay.
But the premise of the preview looks really like it was pretty accurate in terms of
what
happens.
Can't really say,
yeah. Especially now that with my experience on the show.
Right.
Watching anything that's similar to that show, it's like, oh, that's totally what the show's like.
But what was it like being there? Like, you couldn't have your cell phones, right? How many weeks is it? Like, tell me. I think that's so crazy. I would go. See, I feel like you wouldn't go crazy because you don't have cable, but I need to watch Scandal and all that stuff. So
it was different. I'm very connected social media wise.
Okay.
I'm all over the social platforms.
I would go crazy.
So it was a little bit different not having those things. But oddly enough, it was actually pretty like liberating. It was because I wasn't. Sometimes when you're on the social media, you almost feel like you have to keep
looking.
Kind of feeding the beast. You got to keep putting things out there and staying relevant and all these things. But because I couldn't, it was free. I could just hang out. But it still was hard and different. I couldn't talk to my family or friends.
Oh, you couldn't even do that?
No, you can't talk to anybody. They do take your cell phone, so you're completely secluded from the outside world.
Okay.
And your only interactions are with other contestants in the house.
Like high
and
school.
Of course the producers. Yeah, very similar to high school. Right.
Well, on that Unreal show, they had a producer assigned to different people. Did they have more than one producer like that?
Yeah, it's very similar. I mean,
like
there's things that they want us. Yeah,
okay.
So it's there's a house full of contestants.
Right.
And then there's some of the producers actually stay kind of in the mansion with the cast members.
That's how that
So they're there 24/7 for a lot of reasons. You can imagine how many people have tried to bend the rules, break the rules, leave the house. So they're kind of like babysitters. Yeah.
That would be me. I'd be the rebel. I would.
Yeah. So it's kind of different, but it was a wild ride. A great adventure. I would totally do it again if I had the opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do it a little differently. Maybe I wouldn't drink as much. But
yeah, you did have a little scene, right? You were doing
it wasn't that little, but I
well, we'll call it little for now.
Well, some people talk about 15 seconds of fame, and I got about 12 and a half minutes of not fame. Of just like bantering on, drunk,
just going
mumbling.
on. So you did a little cocktailing on there.
I did. Okay. I did it. Yes, cocktailing.
Cocktailing.
That's
my favorite word. So
there's a lot of cocktailing going on.
So what made you sign up for it? What made you get into it? How did you become a contestant? Because I really think I should be the next Bachelorette.
Totally.
I think it's ridiculous. It's always a reject. Let's bring in a new fresh
Somebody
face.
fresh, right?
Right?
Yeah.
I would kill it. I'm just saying, putting it out there.
They figured something out with their system, and hey, who am I to judge it? And it works.
It does work.
It got like millions of viewers, and people keep signing up for the show, and it keeps working. The Bachelor Nation is humongous.
It is.
So they're not going to change because I think so or you think so. But I agree. I think that
they should. Let's have a new fresh face on there.
And you know what? It was part of my exit, and I get really nervous discussing these types of things because sometimes people hear what they want to hear.
Right.
But
or they can edit it
and
that
they can edit it. Right. But not only fresh faces, but maybe a little more diverse. I mean, 31 seasons, and there's only been a handful of a certain demographic of people.
Right.
And that's kind of like, all right, well.
That was your point.
That was my point. Like,
that made your 12 minutes of not so fame.
Yeah,
right?
12 minutes of not so fame, and which was embarrassing.
But you know what? That actually was brought up on that show Unreal as well.
Was it?
Yes.
I did not know.
That was brought up.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. I'll have to go back and watch it.
You're going to have to watch it. It's a really good show.
It's on Lifetime?
Lifetime. Yeah, it was very interesting. But
I'll try to catch it. I'll try to catch it.
So you know that I'm sure a lot of people are having sex, and I think they could have used the SAC app. So the SAC,
Well played.
is Sexual Activity Calendar. That's the app I created.
Okay.
So it's a virtual black book of your hookups. So like what positions you do, size, like if it's anaconda, nubbin, Lincoln log, you can track all this stuff. And I think the Bachelor house could use that.
Yeah, and especially last season.
Yeah, definitely.
She wasn't everybody's favorite person.
No.
But I think the show.
She didn't come off very lovable, like that Allie and a couple of girls.
Well, even Andy. Andy was, even though she was the lawyer and she was still pretty lovable.
Approachable.
And, she wanted to fall in love, and I think
it was a weird season.
It was a very weird season.
I had a hard time watching it this year.
A lot of different contestants, and they did some things that were cool. Hey, whatever, the show works, like I said, but she wasn't the best Bachelorette, and that's my opinion, and I'm sure some
everybody has their opinion.
Yeah, but I think that the show did a good job kind of spinning the show in a way that, she was bullied and now picked on because of her behavior, and so they were like, well, when does your opinion become like hazing or you know what I mean, or internet bullying? And so they did a good job with that.
They did bring that up a lot.
There is a double standard when it comes to men and women. I'm not sure if you agree, but there is a double standard in terms of what's allowed by men and what's not allowed by women and vice versa. So they did a good job bringing that to the surface. It still doesn't hide the fact that she made some decisions that weren't the best decisions, in my opinion, for the role she was given. I think she was given one of the most prestigious roles.
It was an odd season.
Yeah, from dance instructor to Bachelorette, I think she could have made some better decisions with the choices she had.
The way they started it, I actually found I was not thrilled with that concept of putting two girls together in a head-to-head match because society, it's like Taylor Swift. It's all about Girl Squad, and that was like anti-Girl Squad.
Yes.
So it just didn't start off on the right foot anyway.
Right.
So maybe they will with Ben. Now you know Ben, the guy coming up next.
Ben Higgins. Who's my buddy. I'm happy for him.
Yes.
I'm a little nervous, but I'm happy for him.
Right?
Yeah, he's younger. I think he's all young.
Right.
And just big heart and wants to fall in love. I'm just hopeful that
he probably will.
I mean, he looks
like a catch, and he's very nice.
Yeah.
He's a nice-looking guy.
Yeah, he's very good-looking.
So maybe they'll have him back on as the mentor.
Maybe they should.
They should. You're actually going back out to move to LA, aren't you?
Yes, I'm currently in the process of moving to the West Coast.
And what are you doing that for? Are you pursuing acting, or?
Yeah, well, not necessarily. I don't know that I'm an actor. I've never taken any classes. I've never even thought about being an actor. But I am in show business. I mean, I own a DJ company. I've been doing that for 12 years now.
And can they find you here in Boston a couple more times before you leave?
Yes.
Where can my peeps find you?
So I manage the account at Highball Lounge, which is right in this area.
Now, what nights are you there?
I'm there Thursday, Friday, Saturday night.
Oh, perfect.
When I'm not at a private function. When I'm at a private function, I have a team of DJs, and we cycle through.
Yeah.
And the whole squad is good. They're all guys that I've kind of like met, introduced, and interviewed, and all that kind of stuff. So they're great, talented DJs. And that's my team. So I own a company called Class Universal Entertainment.
Oh, right.
With a K. So we're like a DJ company for all kinds of events. Corporate, bar mitzvahs, weddings.
Man, you do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Your plate's like full like mine.
Yeah.
So you do that cardio class, you were talking about it, and it really talks to me because it's called wet.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my kind of like, well, who doesn't like to get wet?
Who doesn't like to get wet?
Right.
Who doesn't like to get wet?
Who doesn't like to get wet?
So I've been teaching this class for over 10 years.
Okay.
And it was called something else for a long time.
Okay.
And then I just thought, I just kind of rebranded it because I thought it needed kind of a new introduction.
It looks like a lot of fun.
It's a ton of fun. So it's 45 minutes to an hour of straight freestyle dance fitness.
I like
So a lot of classes have choreography or counts, and this has neither.
You kind of just go out there and jam how you want?
Just go out there and jam for 45 minutes or an hour. I'm a DJ, so I make all the music myself. Well, I mix all the music.
I think I need to come and just jam out.
You should totally come. You have a lot of fun.
We had to relocate where we were tonight. I was going to have a dance-off with you.
You should have.
I know, but we don't have any equipment here. Yep. I
We'll
had a whole
next time.
dance feel ready, like
Did you really?
to Justin Bieber.
All
Yeah.
right.
What do you mean? I'm ready.
Justin Bieber.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
What do you mean? Is that your jam right now? That's your jam?
That is a great jam.
That's your jam?
I'm sorry. I've never been a Bieber fan.
All right.
What do
I
you
don't mind
mean?
him. It's a good song.
It's a good song. It's got a good beat. It's all about the beat.
It's got a good beat.
So he knows what he's doing with
Absolutely.
that.
I love
What's
it.
your favorite right now?
Favorite song?
Yeah.
That's hard to ask a DJ his favorite song.
All right, what do you want to jam to home if you were in a car, not on a motorcycle?
Well, a motorcycle has a headset, so I listen to music on my headset as well. But
I live in the 80s.
If I was jamming to something, it'd probably be 90s hip hop.
Really?
That's probably my favorite genre of music.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was born in the 80s, but so 90s is when I was kind of,
right.
you know, developing
There's
my
some
personality.
good stuff back then.
Good stuff. It's like the best stuff.
I know. I went to college in the 90s.
I love it. I love it. So that's probably my favorite genre.
Okay.
But I like everything. I like EDM. I like Moomba. I love Latin. I'm half Puerto Rican, so I love the Latin stuff.
EDM and me, I just can't figure out how to dance to it. Everybody's just jumping.
But that's all you meant to.
It's like freestyling at wet.
Yeah. And you just jump around, maybe fist pump, maybe like chest pump. You know,
do you give people ideas of what to do?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, honey, but you want to do this way.
You want to try it again?
Yeah. And she's like, no, I like what I'm doing.
Well, it's freestyle.
It's freestyle.
Right? So, all right, so where can everybody see you in Boston before you leave, I guess? Before you leave us in.
Well.
And I'm sure you got a hell of an Instagram going on.
Yeah, it's been pretty busy, yeah. My Instagram is Kupah James, my name.
Okay.
And that's with a K, so it's always spelled incorrectly, so it's
A lot
K.
of people have trouble pronouncing that,
they
so
think
you
it's
might have to
Cooper.
spell it out. Cooper?
Yeah, so it's
all right, Mr.
Kupah
Cooper.
James. It's Kupah James, and it's Kupah.
Okay.
My last name is James.
That's hard.
Pretty straightforward.
James?
Very difficult. It's the M. People lose it at the M. I don't know what to do.
I know.
So, Kupah James, I'm on all the social media, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram.
Oh, I just joined Snapchat. We're going to have to snap. Yeah.
Careful, my Snapchat stories are like 500 seconds long.
Well, maybe I'll just swipe out of it.
Yeah, just touch.
Maybe I'll send you some snaps.
You should. My sister makes fun of me. She's always like, I watch your snaps like this. Because they're so long. She's like, I got too many things to do in my life.
I can't. Well, that's how everybody is. It's only 5 minutes they can answer.
That's it. That's all it is. Yep. 2 to 5 minutes, right?
Right. All right.
So I'll be doing that. I also, so I'm all over social media. I also teach every Tuesday night at Equinox.
Oh,
and that's my dance fitness class. I teach with another woman named Ali Baldazar. She's fantastic.
Awesome.
So we co-teach it. That's Equinox every Tuesday
at
night.
Equinox?
At Equinox.
Can
on
anyone
Franklin
go,
Street.
or do you have to belong to the gym?
You gotta belong to the gym, but I'm allowed some guest passes, and so
I'm gonna have to come before you leave.
Send me a message, and you can be my guest.
Yeah, all right. What would be the excuse for you, number one reason to not use a condom? Would it be you can't feel anything? You don't feel like scrambling? Not enough friction? It fits wrong or it kills the mood? I know it's tough.
It is tough.
It's a tough one.
My number one reason for not wanting to use it or not.
One of those reasons, you can pick it. I gave you some choices and excuses.
I think it would be the lack of friction.
The lack of friction.
Yeah.
Well, there are condoms out there that have the studs, so go get those.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. You don't want an STD?
No, or a baby.
What? No, you don't. Or a baby. I thought you said or maybe, and I'm like, what?
Or a baby. Or a baby.
Or a baby.
Or maybe.
Okay. What went through your head the first time you saw the JJ?
Oh.
That's something, isn't it?
Yikes.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, would you normally check me out when I walk away, or no?
Yes.
Okay. What's the sexiest outfit a girl could wear to turn you on?
Oh. Sports bra and spandex shorts.
Oh, that's a first. I haven't gotten that answer in the last couple weeks.
All day.
I would just go with nothing, but... So anyway, what's your idea of good foreplay?
Oh, this is gonna sound so boring, but like a really good conversation.
Really?
Yeah, like a really good conversation. Like,
no rub-a-dub-dub?
I mean, rub-a-dub-dub, yeah, but I mean, probably like a really just good conversation, good interaction, a lot of laughing, a lot of joking. I love sarcasm and wit. Okay. So that's like a big turn on for me.
That's a good thing.
So that'd be my thing. And then of course from there, there'd be some rub-a-dub-dub and some caressing, a little bit of this.
He's backtracking now.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Ladies, you heard that. All right, you're a good sport. All right,
no problem.
nice job. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for stopping by in the SAC. find them on Instagram, and you know you can always find me at the SAC app on Twitter. We'll see you soon. Bye.